Joe Budden clashed with Poetik Flakko on Twitter Spaces.
I feel like this is somehow not going to be as fun. You know what I mean? Like that. It's all that entertainment. I was like, I hated him for a minute.
Yeah.
But fuck that guy.
So
shout out to Flakko.
Danny did a 12-hour when on Saturday. He was on Spaces for like 12 hours. And he said 6 of them hours Joe was in there, and then another 6 of them hours Rory was in there. So it was just lit. Like
you got day and night.
Yeah. So, but in that time that Joe was in there, Flakko came in there at some point, and he pretty much tried to go battle. He tried to battle with Joe about. Joe doesn't view No Jumper as a hip hop platform, period. It doesn't matter what anybody says. It doesn't matter what interviews they've had, period. This is what Joe believes. And Flakko is battling against that. But then Flakko started kind of reaching and going crazy. He started lining up people of Joe Budden podcast compared to people in the No Jumper universe. Like he was like, me. He said, I'm worth more than an M4, a ish. Nigga, it got nasty.
It was nasty. It was kind of like y'all trying to defend the man.
Yeah, oh my God.
It got to that point. I was like,
and Joe, on behalf of Flakko, because I fuck with Flakko, I apologize for this nigga's delusional bit. I don't know what he was doing. He's too much of a company man.
Me and my niggas was talk circle around y'all niggas.
I apologize on the behalf of Flakko because this was crazy. I can't believe he started doing like 1v1s between the hoes. That shit was crazy.
There was a point in time where he was like, almighty suspect.
Yeah, Joe was like, cut it the fuck. What are you doing? Stop it. Yeah. Stop, nigga. Like this shit is.
It's like you just like talking to me now, Flakko.
And it was funny. There was even a moment when he said, "This is why you're." He said. He was like, and this conversation is proving why I had you on my list of niggas I would never talk about. Do you hear yourself right now?
Jesus Christ. And that is true. He did put Flakko on the list of niggas
he did. The only reason he brought him up is that show that we did. Yeah. But it's like,
I'm not gonna lie, all the elders had that stance on Flakko to where it's like, what the fuck is this nigga be talking about?
What's happening right now? But yeah, let's watch this Danny video though.
Go to war.
Hey, Flakko, respectfully.
We gotta hear Danny's intro.
Joe Budden and Flakko from No Jumper go to war.
Hey, Flakko, respectfully, and this is with all due respect. You come from No Jumper land, which is BMX land in my brain. You niggas ain't hip hop, don't know nothing about hip hop. And y'all get y'all rules and y'all moral compass from y'all operate off other principles. So anything that any of you No Jumper niggas got to say about hip hop related matters, needs to come.
We more hip hop than you, Joe.
But why say
get the fuck out? Y'all are delusional over here. Don't be delusional just for sake of winning.
In terms of battle rap, right?
Hey, Flakko, I won't even dignify this stupid shit that you just said, but let's not be delusional just for the sake of argument.
Is Ice hip hop? Is hip hop? Is Melissa Ford hip hop? And how is Jack Cass more hip hop than No Jump? I have to respect your opinion on who you believe is more informed. Cool. There's people who will say, listen, I don't give a fuck about what Ice, Ish, Queen Slip, or Melissa Ford has to say about hip hop. And they will be validated in their opinion. I'm just saying, right, from my opinion, Joe Budden cast of niggas ain't with us.
All of that is awesome. And that's the great thing about YouTubers and their right to opinions. Certain things can't be argued because they're etched in stone in the record books, documented as fact. Parks was just Grammy nominated last year.
And WAC 100 has a multi-platinum album.
Let's not be foolish. WAC 100 is in the music business, so I'm talking about you dirty,
and he's hip hop though, right?
Niggas. Yes, I'm not talking about him. I'm talking about you bike riding niggas.
They don't have any bikers giving takes.
No, you're wrong, Joe. Again, though, we talk about cash for cash. I'm telling you, it's this, nigga. If you got Parks, we got WAC. Now again, let's go down the line. Queen Split ain't do an iota in battle rap that Lush One did in battle rap. That's just a fact. You can line up.
Wait, this is hilarious.
And Melissa Ford.
Wait, hold on. Keep on real quick. I didn't know you could actually make those comparisons. like Lush,
Yeah,
Queen's
this-
Flip. Like that's a beautiful comparison. They both in
it's
battle rap and shit.
Yeah, they both got Winnie the Pooh bellies.
Yeah, they
This
both.
shit is, it's crazy,
both
bro. I was like, I can't believe he chose to die on that hill. Like,
Was there any bit of truth? I didn't watch the whole thing. Was there any bit of truth of what Flakko said?
fuck no.
I don't know about that.
This is the thing. It's
He
like,
definitely believes it.
he definitely believes it.
Which is the
Okay.
This
first
is the
step.
thing, and the thing with like Flakko too. It's like he's one of the most valuable hosts over there. Lush, now that Lush has returned, we didn't even talk about that. Lush has returned to the No Jumper show. Lush is now most valuable person, host over there, and then of course Adam. Those are the top three in terms of like on camera hosts, right?
Damn, what about Brick?
No. It's just those three. Like, who else is in that? No, who else is in that building?
Yeah.
That we give a fuck what they possibly might say. Nobody, none of them. Like none. Like absolutely none.
Yeah, not right now.
I'm pretty sure there's a cool guy on the couch somewhere that he might have a
I've been
hot
fucking
take.
with that one
Jumpers?
girl. It's like this one new girl.
Zan Princess.
Yeah, I've been
Zan
fucking with her.
Princess.
She cool.
She's kind of cool because she keeps it the most real.
And
but
she
even-
doesn't try to, you know.
She didn't try to fake it, and even
I mean, yeah.
I remember when that damn homie thing was happening with Sharp, and he was like, what did we even learn from this? She said, I learned that you care about her a lot. That shit was funny.
Yeah, nah.
Why the fuck would he ask that?
Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
cool. She got a pair of
yeah,
tools.
yeah. But yeah, and like Lush coming back to the No Jumper show adds the Lush adds the most hip hop credibility to No Jumper currently out of the staff that is there in terms of like music knowledge and takes. But outside of that, it's like, no, bruh.
Can we count Whack the same way that Flakko was trying to count him?
Yeah.
Wax in his league of his own though.
But he's no jumper, right? Is he?
He was
no
like,
jumper.
nigga, you got parks.
Yeah.
We got
He is
whack.
no jumper.
And shit, Joe Budden.
It was
Joe
Wax's little
Budden.
trump card. I didn't see it coming.
So there's really a top three. I mean
Okay,
four.
okay.
Because Whack would be in there
Whack
as
would
well.
be there.
And
Right.
Joe Budden acknowledged that. He was like, I'm not talking about him.
Yeah, he's like,
he was
because-
about you being Mex niggas.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, and he calls anybody not Whack 100 a BMX nigga. And he also, I'm almost positive Joe doesn't have any sort of like hate or disrespect for Lush either. So like, I think he definitely respects what Lush has done in battle rap and shit like that.
Well,
but outside of
respect might be a stretch.
respect might be a stretch, but I think he definitely views Lush as hip hop. I think, you know what I'm saying?
If he's even aware of who Lush is.
He does know who Lush is though.
Yeah?
he knows who Lush is. Yeah, but yeah, let's watch a little bit more. Just because it's really funny. Like, I don't know if this whole thing is the 12 minutes of that, but yeah, just play this shit real quick.
It's not happening, right? So again, though, Joe Budden has a cast. Joe Budden has a cast, right, of nincompoops and yes men.
That's right. On a Twitter space I just hosted, it literally hit the fan. As Flakko, one of the co-hosts of the No Jumper platform,
Hey,
and
pause
Joe
real quick.
Budden would collide.
Danny ain't shit. He put that picture of Flakko on the ground.
Ground, yeah.
Oh, that's Flakko?
Yeah, from the race. with
Wow.
Gina.
Yeah, that bundle of mess.
But
But
he
then-
didn't even
but then
fall.
the-
Gina was the one that fell though.
Oh, yeah.
But then they got Joe Budden in the looking like the Black Reaper with his hood on. Like,
That's literally what music looks like.
Yeah, for real. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, I remember when that shit was coming out and like Joe Budden had that iconic mixtape cover with him in a straight jacket. I never listened to it back then because I was like, what the fuck is this? That was some of the wildest shit I had ever seen at that point in time.
Yeah, I
That's
didn't
before
know.
niggas started getting vulnerable like that.
Yeah.
I didn't know Joe Budden could rap until a couple years ago.
Damn,
Real
really?
real.
So you only viewed him as a
Love of hip-hop.
personality.
And a couple
And
years
love of
ago, might be an overstatement. I recently heard of like it was a freestyle he did. I forgot what radio station.
I remember you loved
97,
that
bro.
shit.
The Benny Siegel Freeway. It was like Styles P was in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
This nigga Joe Budden walked in there. It's like, yo, like I'm really not in the mood. Just put on a beat. He said that shit like, look straight face, like, yo, I'm not in the mood. Put on a beat.
Yeah.
Rapped his ass off. Dapped everybody up and left. I was like, yep, I'm a fan. I swear to God. And you're going to be able to find it. I can send it. Like, just type in Joe Budden freestyle.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Nah, Slaughterhouse was hard, nigga.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Nah, Slaughterhouse was hard. My dad put me on to them niggas. That's the only capacity I've listened to Joe Budden.
I'm not gonna lie, when Slaughterhouse came out, I said, there is no way these grown 4 men are about to do a rap group. I can't fuck with it. And
I was a kid when it happened.
I didn't give them any credit. I didn't even give them a chance. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
I was a kid when it happened, and they had this one song that was hard as fuck.
Yeah, I never even gave Slaughterhouse a chance. I'm not gonna lie.
And it's crazy because it's like a couple years later, Griselda come, a bunch of 40-year-old niggas rapping their ass off.
They came that way though.
They sold their way in that way.
But they tried to package them as like a rap group. It was the way the packaging was crazy.
Yeah.
The packaging was crazy. I don't want to say they had matching outfits at one point, but I almost feel like they tried some matching outfit shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
they got too,
like the packaging was fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
It was too uniform.
Like like it's like Griselda is just some niggas that are
it's Griselda and just niggas that rep it.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's just like an ensemble of niggas.
Yeah. Like the Avengers. It's a turn and it's a multiple of the niggas.
Yeah, look up Slaughterhouse. I almost feel like they have matching outfits, even though this is taken away from the Flakko. We'll go back to but even us being able to talk this much about Joe Budden hip hop, it's obvious he's a hip hop platform.
Bro, we're talking about
hip hop escapades that you didn't fuck with.
Right, yeah,
you know
yeah.
What I mean?
And I can't go in depth with anybody like this that's a part of No Jumper, unfortunately.
Shit like this.
I remember this picture.
I remember that picture. Jesus.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, they're not matching too bad though.
It's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
This is how they position niggas in photos back in the day. Or back in
go to that
couple
album,
years ago.
That album cover.
Oh shit! Here's a better one down here.
Why does Joe Budden always look so funny? Like,
because I think he's taking himself seriously, which is funny.
Sure reminds me of, it sure reminds me of Def Jam Fight for New York.
I couldn't fuck with it.
Exactly.
I just didn't like how it was packaged for some reason. I just didn't like. I'm legit never gave it a chance.
See, this.
You see what I'm saying?
This is bothersome.
Yeah,
nigga, is that Royce the 5'9"?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Royce, Joey Ortiz,
and JR Ryder. No, not JR. Sorry.
I guess he was the worst.
He wasn't. Oh fuck! I had it on the top of my. Oh.
Apologies for
I don't know this nigga's name.
Forgetting your name, brother.
Ortiz. Yeah, I forgot his name too.
But I get what you're saying because they're all covering the eyebrows with the hats. But it's something especially funny when Joe does it.
Bro,
you get what
it's like even click on that photo. Go down real quick.
Oh shit. Crooked Eye.
Yep.
Crooked Eye.
Crooked Eye. That's what it was.
I said it to myself.
Yeah, I don't know why that shit was.
And then it just escaped me. Fuck.
You thought a crooked smile is.
I'm not hip hop now. Fuck.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. But nah, man.
No Jumper shitting on us.
They brought hip hop. Lush would have never forgot his name.
Yeah.
But nah, Flakko was tripping, talking about trying to compare hosts.
It's hilarious.
It was hilarious.
Do y'all view No Jumper as a hip hop platform now? We talked about it a little bit, I feel like, last week, but I didn't title it correctly, so we can rehab the conversation.
I give it to him, but at the same time, like you said, I don't even know how hip hop I am. Like, just base level, I feel like, fuck it.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. It's like, I'll give it to him, but I can also understand where people don't give it to him.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
because it feels like it's not their main focus.
Exactly.
Because their conversation's not centered around anything like that.
And on top of that, it's just like I can like a hip hop elite. Like, bro, a nigga came from a BMX company and started a hip hop brand. Like, there's a certain level of people that will never accept it. Just like there's a certain level of people who will never accept Drake can be the best rapper because he ever had a ghostwriter. It's kind of one of those things. So it's like
your perception is too warped.
Yeah, I could definitely see both sides. Now I will say that like
I see it.
It's so we're so far removed from even going to No Jumper to hear a hip hop take. That is so ridiculous. Like I can't even wrap my mind around doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's never happened.
It's actually never happened. Yeah. I'll go for an interview.
Well, exactly, but not in the way that you would go to an academics for how does he feel about this?
Well, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Hip hop take. But you'll definitely see some hip hop interviews for sure.
For sure.
And once again, we always got to bring up the news with No Jumper because they like hip hop news is its own element.
And that's where that is their foundation because all their news is hip hop news, but even those takes, I don't want to hear from those takes.
Yeah, not those takes.
You know what I'm saying?
It's more so factual information about things that are happening as opposed to just like, what do y'all feel about this? Which is hard.
Yeah. No. Their news, they're giving takes. They're just terrible takes.
I'm thinking about like them breaking shit on
But in
Instagram.
terms of like breaking,
not the actual news, but yeah,
I think
the Instagram, the Twitter presence, that holds more weight than the No Jumper live for sure.
That's the whole conundrum with No Jumper is that like all we see and talk about is the fuckery, is like the lost leader on top, is the circus.
Yeah.
But what they actually are is just it lives and breathes every day.
Yeah,
It just goes unbeknownst.
They do, and it's funny because they do what they say they do every day. For some reason, we just don't care, or it's not the first thing that comes to mind either. You know what I mean?
Marketing. Adam knows what he's doing. Like he markets. Like they don't even market themselves for takes.
And honestly, their YouTube is very separate. Their YouTube identity is very separate from their Instagram and Twitter identity.
Like
we
it's
say
completely different things.
Completely different things.
But they do I get what Joe's saying. Like they're not hip hop. They use hip hop.
Yeah, that's the best way to put it. They use
But
hip-hop.
it's like, you know.
No, that's you literally
You know
summed it
what
up
I'm saying?
correctly. They're not hip hop, but they do use it.
Is that more of a now thing? Because would we be saying they're hip hop if they had the old cast?
No, I'm saying
if it was like 80 and them still there at the time, would they have been more hip hop?
Definitely more hip hop, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
Still using it though.
Everybody there, the whole cast, there was just better music. Okay, so there you had
AD raps, like
you had
all
AD
these niggas
rapping,
rap.
you had T-Rail who was with Tiger for 10 years.
and them,
You had
House Phone.
You had House Phone. You had who was tapped in with the local scene, the underground shit. Then you had Gina Views. She was famous for her ciphers that she was putting on in the local scene. So it was like there were so many more people associated with
hip-hop.
music and actually close to music that even they could actually get Lush was there too. So you can actually get a valuable conversation from the people that were there.
Might not be a good take, but it will be a conversation.
It will be, well, no. It was, it might not be a hot take or a good take, but it was, they had conversations every so often that had you like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, Gina spoke. Yeah,
but not regularly.
So it was a hip hop platform at once.
And now it's a gang platform.
Well, more
technically,
hip-hop.
it's all more because it's always a hip hop platform.
Okay.
Yeah, it's always a hip hop platform.
No matter like if you're talking about hip hop, you're a hip hop platform. No matter if you're
Pretty
using it for
much.
good or bad.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Whether you're a vulture or not.
I don't know if I like that take.
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to like it.
What about the Daily? You know that Daily Chief? You know that shit on Twitter? What is
Daily
it?
Chief.
Daily Chief.
That sounds
You know
so
what I'm
familiar.
It's an
about?
account that
It's an account.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Like-
It's
Chief something.
But what do they do? What's the significance?
Like they break news. They're
Okay,
a news
yeah.
platform, and I think they would technically be classified as a news platform. But I've seen them go viral for people saying like, "Bro, it's just two white dudes running this shit," like, and they're like spinning these narratives and causing these narratives by breaking news. It's Chief something, God, or it's Big something. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I can see the logo too.
and
You know what
I
I'm
can't
saying?
find it. It's making me mad.
Yeah, I can see the logo too, but
God damn
whatever.
it.
Shout out to you, brothers.
Yeah,
But
no,
honestly, for Flakko to have his first run in with Joe,
it wasn't the best.
That
right?
wasn't exactly how I thought it would.
yeah, I didn't think it would go that way.
Like you thought it would go.
But Flakko
Wait,
knew
how-
what he had to do, and he did exactly what was necessary. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Can we go to Flakko's YouTube, see if he's made any videos about this?
All right.
Defending No Jumper as a hip hop platform. Well, it's just so funny because we only see the drama, but oh my God, this video was hilarious. That Charlemagne video that he did was such a reach.
Why his skin looks so smooth?
That was such a breeze. Did you call him and tell him?
I did, but it was such a reach. It was such a reach.
It looks like he did.
Because what did he say? What did it say? Go back, God. Charlemagne the God tries to fool his fans, but it goes.
But it quickly backfires.
Yeah, and when I watched it, I said, "What are we talking about right now?" That's all I was thinking. Is like, what are we talking about? I couldn't. And even the comments,
You couldn't surmise it.
I couldn't, and even the comments was like, "Boy, nigga, you reached a mile for this one." like the comments was funny as shit.
Sometimes I think Flakko just tries to test himself.
Yo,
Like,
Yeah.
see what type of stories, how far he can really go.
But it be backfiring because what they do on YouTube, they do to his Instagram because he has the whole I'm posting information angle on his meme page. Not his meme page, on his Instagram
on his
page.
Instagram page,
But
yeah.
sometimes in the comments, like the people be like, nigga, this isn't news. You bugging. You just kind of make this shit up.
Yeah. It don't be the news.
But
Yeah.
Flakko, like,
it be his opinion laced with the shit.
But nigga, it be
wild though. It be wild.
but there is a
it
reason
be
why.
his fever dreams.
Yeah.
Literally. And there is a reason why Flakko, like, he's good at marketing. Like, he's probably one of the best, and I say best in not it actually being the best, but just, you know, it being sporadic.
I think he believes it, which is 100. Like that's like half the battle.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Oh shit,
know
that's
what I mean?
Wax Girl.
Carla.
Huh.
We saw Carla.
Oh yeah, we saw Carla.
We saw Carla.
And she looked beautiful.
You treading lightly?